Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. So we're back with the day 2 of the event release for Shadow of the Snow, Storm and Mist, whatever it's called, the Albedo event. We're back with the second set of challenges they've released this morning. For those who don't know, that is just the second set of agility training, combat training, and tracker training, as well as building a snowman. And if you want a bit more specific details on what you have to do for the event, then go check out the first video, day 1. I go into a bit more depth explaining each part of the event and each part of the challenge. But for this video, we're just going to buckle down and do the challenges, showing you guys exactly what's up and exactly what you can expect in these challenges. So today, first we're going to start off with agility training. This one's called Up and Down, and this one you can find on the map located right about where the Statue of the Seven is. And once you get to the Statue of Seven, you'll encounter obviously the challenge starting mechanism, and just as per usual, you just have to interact with it and start it. So let's get to it. And this is leading us over the edge here, so we jump off, and we have to be careful here though. You have to glide, so you have to angle yourself properly, fall down and collect 3 coins just like that. Quite simple so far. Obviously you have to pick up these buffs so you can glide, or so you can jump up in the air, sorry, and then glide down. Picking up these buffs here as well, because you have to break through the crystal pillars, but at the same time trying to be careful to take it slowly, because there is no reason to rush this. You have a lot of time, and for most of the challenges you will be able to easily get a score high enough to easily get the required score, which is about 30,000 per challenge. And then over here we go across the river, trying to avoid these poo bombs, whatever you want to call them, mud bombs, because they can blind your screen. Not that they actually do anything, I think they only blind you for about 0.7 seconds. It's not that long. Also, this jump is kind of getting obnoxious right now, but it's fine. Go through these air vents here, and that is the end of the challenge. Extremely quick, that one. And that gives you 39,000. Now, obviously you can try to get a world record of going for 40,000, but 30,000 is the highest score you're going to need from this one. And to prove that, we just go up into the event challenge, obviously, or the event screen, Dragon Spine Special Training, and there you have it. That is all rewards, 30 primos, 90,000 mora, and a bunch of these other things. Claim all that, and that is the agility training. Now onto the tracker training. For the tracker training though, as we get there, I do recommend you equip a pyro character. And when I say I recommend, you need a pyro character. That's the only way to do this challenge. But the tracker training is located right here on the minimap, just in between these little areas. You just want to come down to this one, go up to it. And yeah, as I said, you do need a pyro character. And so if you're following me from the same direction that I just came, the crystals are in this order. There's one here to the left. There's one pretty much right next to the main path here. Break that as well. A few over here in a bit of the corner of the mountain. Gonna use my burst here. There's one up on the mountain here to the left. Might be a bit tricky to find. And we need 3 more, and the third one is right here in front of this lava churl, this cryo lava churl. Another one is over there by the ridge, but there's also one here a bit inland, or a bit up in terms of going up further into the mountain. And the final one is on this ledge here next to this cryo archer churl here, and that is the first tracker training for today. We have 2 though that we have to do today. So going back into the Dragon Spine Special Training, go to the number 4, this is, or rather number 4 tracker training, go to challenge, and this one is next to the Entombed City outskirts. So let's go over there now. And once you get here, if you're coming from the same angle as me, obviously there's one right here next to the entrance of the zone, quick and easy one. Then you have 2 here next to this little hilly churl encampment. So there was one right here where this meat was, but I accidentally opened it. Following the path down, there's one right here next to the water, and then a bunch more if you just follow the water along. That's another one, and that's another one. Going across the water and up to this path, you can find the 7th one, and the final 8th one is up this little ridge mountain, still where you can see the water. You can get the final one, and that is all the tracker training done. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but is a bit harder than the previous one. Going up into the event window again, Dragon Spine Special Training. That is all that we are getting today for the tracker training. claiming all these rewards, you get a total of 60 primos and a bunch of these Snow Strider emblems. And now onto the final challenge that it actually involves doing something, which is the combat training. Now clicking on number 3, go into challenge. This is on the eastern side of Dragonspine, so let's just go over there. Now I decided to switch to Eula because you need a Claymore character, but if you are arriving to the zone from the western side, you'll find one of the crystals that you need to get, one of the crimson crystals here, Scarlet Quartz, right here next to this bonfire, and you can carry it over to this little thing and hit it, turning it to Pyro. Another Scarlet Quartz is inside the camp, to kind of next to this campfire right here. You want to hit this little mechanism with it, turning that to Pyro. And again, on the other side of the encampment, you'll find the last Scarlet Quartz, and you'll hit the one right next to it, turning it all to Pyro and removing the sheer cold effect. And now, like usual, you just want to start the challenge and kill all the enemies that spawn, and that will be this challenge done. And there you go, nothing too hard there, just a bunch of random Hilichurls and Samachurls and Slimes. So that one was pretty easy, but we do still have one more combat training to go. So going back into Dragonspine Special Training, go to challenge on number 4, and this one is on the northwestern side of Dragonspine. So let's go over there now. And once you come here from the eastern kind of side of it, you'll find the river here, and there's one Scarlet Quartz right here next to the water. You want to carry that over, hit this mechanism with it. If you see this watchtower, there is a Scarlet Quartz just behind it. You want to break that, pick it up, and hit the mechanism right in front of it. But there is a wind barrier here, so you do have to climb up on top of the watchtower and jump in. You can slam down and it will hit the mechanism with the Scarlet Quartz. And as for the last Scarlet Quartz, it is a bit out of the way, but it's up on this little mountain area near the top of the encampment. You want to just break the Scarlet Quartz like this and carry it down to the final mechanism to turn it to the hot effect, or the not sheer cold effect. And once you've done that, it'll turn orange. That's the heat effect. And now we can start the challenge, kill all the enemies, and get our Primogems. And there you go, that one's a bit harder, has a Cryo Lava Chill in it, as I predicted in the last episode. But that is the second, or fourth rather, but second for today, combat training that we need. And after claiming those, you get 60 Primos, 60,000 Mora, and a bunch of this currency to buy in the shop. But that is not the only challenge that we have to do today. We do have the Born of Snow challenge. For those who know, this is actually not a challenge, but pretty much you need to find a snowman. Pretty sure there's only one location for the snowman to be, and that is in this area. Yep, and I was correct. Once you get to the area where you built your first snowman, there is a pile for a second snowman. So just to complete this challenge, you just want to build your snowman. You can customize the snowman in however ways you want. It really is up to you. Regardless of how you do it, you will still get a reward, which is quite nice that they did that. And you put it together, the snowman looks absolutely amazing. You save it, close it, and the event is done, or the challenge is done. You will now be able to go into the Born of the Snow and claim your 30 Primos and 20,000 Mora. After doing all that, checking what we can buy in the shop with the currency we received, we're going to be able to buy our second Alkahest, or the second refinement for the weapon that is we are getting throughout the event. I assume the other parts of the refinement will come from the latter part of the event, where we have to fight a boss potentially, but we'll have 325 spare after buying that second Alkahest, and we'll be able to just buy any and everything else that we need. As a note, this item here is the one we need for the event weapon, so take that if you want it, but eventually you will be able to buy all the stuff, so just patience will get you all the items. But anyway guys, that has been this whole event. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you were struggling, hopefully this did help. No challenge here is too difficult, and I definitely think they could have been a bit more difficult, but obviously still we're in the early stages. We still have 4 more challenges to go on each of these here. So I do expect a bit more difficulty. But anyway, if you like the video, subscribe it, and also ring the bell to stay notified when I upload. You can also catch me streaming on Monday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Any of those days I stream on YouTube right here, so check me out if you want. Have an amazing day, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later. Peace out.